So I've got another question coming in. What do you think is the most important quality as a data analyst?
Very good question. Undoubtedly, I would say the most important quality would be to develop that business sense and product sense that we've been talking about. I think as a data analyst, that gives you edge over, because with time, I've observed that low code technologies have evolved a lot. And when I say low code, I mean technologies in which you can drag and drop and build a small algorithm. Like first thing I want to understand what's going on and what's the business and what are different jargons or how is it impacting, and impact is such an important factor. So in very simple terms, business knowledge and business understanding is the most important quality. You have to brainstorm on your own that, okay, if this is the product that I'll be working on, how does the data flow? What is the upstream systems? Who are the customers? What is the problem that they would be trying to solve? What would be the challenges? Because you would not know this. You have to try to brainstorm by exploring the product or doing research about the product. If I did really well in understanding the first part of the interview, the business problem, if I cracked that correctly, then the rest of the part was pretty simple for me, because the rest was more like, the applying ML knowledge to it, and just, and that's the easy part, I would say, of a case study interview.
A lot of the students, especially the Chinese students, it's like like I said, a lot of them just felt like business and analytics, they don't mingle. They do. You've got to understand the business objectives first, right? But every time when I say, do your research, do your reading, do your, understand the business objectives, they just cannot make the linkage. They are linked, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you an example. I'm going to try to, blur out the details, but I'll give you the example. So you're looking at one of the important aspects, and there was more about how do you, optimize on delivering, because there's not just one place that you have to deliver these equipment. There are like 15 places across the US. So it becomes an optimization problem now. It's not a machine learning problem. So do you bring it to a central location and then distribute it? How does it impact the costs? So how do you account for cost? So these are discussions. If you don't have to build an optimization problem during the interview, or talk about simplex method for optimization. You're expected to know that it requires, these are the nuances. You have to address them. This is what I need to account for. So that shows your critical thinking, that you're accounting for costs, you're accounting for lead time, and those ideas will not come to you if you don't understand the business or understand the problem itself, the space.